Again? 3 times?
We're spending our time getting locked and loaded. Armed for war.
You ever played Conker's Bad Fur Day?
Never played it, but I know exactly. I know exactly what you're talking about.
When you play the multiplayer and squirrels versus teddy bears, they every time the squirrels start off with a gun or something. Lock and load.
I might have to take that clip and make it a two-piece type of thing.
Yeah.
Speaking of being locked and loaded, welcome to episode CUARENTA NUEVE. My name's Platini.
And my name is Plaque.
This is 2 peas in a pod. Before we get this party started now, if you're feeling the vibe, Plaque, tell them what to do.
Listen, it's a thing that you do. It's a trend. You guys like trends, right? You like it, you share it, and you subscribe at the end.
Exactly. Simple. Easy. 1 + 1 = 2. I said it before. So easy a caveman could do.
We got some news. We got some announcements.
Marvel, don't blame us. Don't blame us. Marvel is doing it again. I'm not even going to be like that. I'm not going to kick DC's back in.
No, we can't.
Can't do that.
This is the quiet before the storm. My bad.
You said it. No, you said it. You said it. I'm glad that you said it. I'm glad you said it. Sorry I had to say it. They're quiet before the storm. I feel like they're loading up their guns and ready to shoot. So I don't mind this quiet time because when they come out swinging, lock and load. Exactly. And on that note, let's get this party started.
I get it.
This is great news. Amazing news. I'm sure you will agree, especially if you're a Marvel fan. Plaque, tell them the great news.
Well, second season of Moon Knight and Miss Marvel are back in development.
I have no gripes. But with Miss Marvel, I like that show too. But I'm more excited that new Moon Knight is coming back.
Moon Knight. You know what's funny? Jamie the other day. Man, when's Moon Knight coming back?
Hey!
As
funny.
I'm sending you that news.
Funny. I'm glad that's... And since Marvel is looking to release them before King Dynasty drops, that gives more credence, and it's telling me what I'm thinking they're trying to do is coming to fruition. We were talking earlier about how integral, I hope I said that right, how important of a part the low-key show is in the grand scheme of things as far as leading into a king. And if you've been watching Moon Knight and Miss Marvel, if you've been watching these shows, you can see how they're leading into what's going on in the movies.
They're all slowly integrating with each other. Like everybody's in their own world. Hell, universe possibly.
Universe, yes.
And you can start seeing the pieces that they're going to start connecting to the bigger picture, which is funny because
it's exciting.
The Moon Knight, I want him to get in here. I want him to get in here.
I want to see, with the Moon Knight, I want to see how they're going to weave that in there.
Because he's literally been in his own...
Especially with what he got going on. How it ended when he was on the boat. Like
he was on the astral plane, basically, on the boat. That's wild.
Come on.
That's wild. Speaking of which, since we were just talking about Loki, we just finished rewatching episode 2. We are...
Again,
not shocked.
Not shocked. It's just surprising to see how important out of all the shows, WandaVision is important because that tells you about multiverse of madness. Loki is an important show, is an important piece, an important cog in this whole factory, this whole machine that we're talking about.
Yeah.
And episode 2 is just more the same. We open up with Morbius and Loki. Okay, this was funny. We open up with Morbius and Loki looking for X5, and apparently X5 is, what's his name?
Brad. Wait, I'm sorry. Bradley
Wolf, and in the world he's in, he's a actor, a famous actor. I think.
Famous actor. He basically left his post from the TVA and said, "You know what? We're all variants. Screw this. I'm gonna create my own life out there." And he became Brad Wolf.
Didn't he say he was out searching for Sylvie and said
he was on a mission? He was on a mission.
That's cool.
He was on a mission. He was on a mission, and that's one of the things that they were talking about. That he left his post. He basically he aborted his mission and said, "You know what? I want to make my own life."
And that's why they made that comment. What's the punishment for aborting a mission? Okay, I got
exactly. Because he, like you said, they were on their way to look for Sylvie, and he said, "You know what?" Because he had that aha moment, like, if I'm a variant, that TVA world is fake.
Yeah.
I'm getting out of here.
That aha moment came in the last episode. You literally saw it in his face
when he was. I don't know what you call that meeting room that they were in. Everybody had their side, and he's sitting there, and you see him first like, yeah, TVA, and slowly he was like, wait, we're all variants.
I'm living a lie. They grab his temp pad and they take it to Obi because they're trying to figure out how he's been doing all of this flim flam. Obi's a funny character. How do you call it? You say the name. You say the name.
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros. He tells them what I'm working on right now because what was it called? Excuse me. He was trying to fix the loom to avoid a temporal meltdown, and he was pretty much saying, does the temp pad supersede me avoiding a temporal meltdown, or what should I do? Like, what are we doing? He's like, you fix the temp pad. Here's the manual. Y'all go do that. So that was so I like the Obi moments. A little bit of comic relief, even though he's reminding you, impending doom is on the way.
Speaking of comic relief, when Obi and Casey met up, hilarious.
We'll get there.
Hilarious.
The hunt for Renslayer continues. Casey, he's basically is he like what is he, a librarian?
So he's not. He is more like a background guy, but they don't even understand how much knowledge he has. I don't want to say background guy. Like he's not. He doesn't have an important position in the TVA. He's just one of those guys. Like, okay, work your desk. You come in here, but come to realize, my man has a lot of knowledge. Like
speaking of knowledge, he's the one who says Miss Minutes is helping Renslayer. He's the one who tells them that.
Because he's tracking down or trying to track down Renslayer's whereabouts, and he just keeps slipping. It keeps slipping away. He can't catch up to her. Basically,
good stuff. And we get into the interrogation. Now, when we got into the interrogation of Brad, X5 or whatever,
Breaking Brad.
The name of the episode came full circle. I was like, Breaking Bad. Okay, that's funny. During the interrogation of Brad, Mobius has a breaking point, and we were talking about this. And what I found about the difference between low-key interrogating X5, aka Bradley Wolf, and Mobius interrogating Bradley Wolf was that low-key kept his cool, even though X5 was digging into him.
X5 was digging.
Nasty stuff. Meanwhile, X5 digs into Mobius, and Mobius damn near pimp slaps
Silly
him.
man.
Wow.
Silly man.
That, I'm not gonna lie, that shocked me. I was like, Mobius, who is?
Storms out.
Starts
walking to nowhere. He doesn't even know he's walking.
The god of mischief is surprised even.
Well, Mobius, what are you? This is not you. Why are you okay? I feel like you're judging me.
They go have some key lime pie. They have a little intimate moment, which leads me into my character development segment of this talk. And are you not wowed by what Loki is becoming? This is crazy.
I'm more like, who is Loki?
Who are you? He even during that conversation while they're eating key lime pie, he's like, yeah, I had moments where I've gotten emotional. You know,
First of all, when he compared his moment
that was comedy.
to what Mobius
that was comedy in itself.
First of all he did was slap the man. You destroyed a city.
Tried to take over New York.
With a bunch of aliens.
Pushed Tony off of a roof because the mind thing didn't work. This... and he's like, yeah, I've lost control. Like, but back to what I was saying.
The character.
It's wonderful to see. It's wonderful to see what's happening with Loki. And I mentioned it back in season 1, but you're seeing it a lot
it's
here.
More different. Yeah, it's more. He's more basically moving into the character he was at the end of Loki.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning of Loki season 1, it was
he was still fighting.
He was still
fighting it.
Oh my god, he's still out here doing tricks and being retarded. Okay, all right. And all of a sudden now he's like, nah, I'm part of the TVA. I'm trying to save this universe.
It's crazy to see.
I'm trying to save this universe. Now I see what's going on because that's why him and Sylvie got into it. Because he sees the big picture. He sees the bigger picture.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Whew. So, Loki finally gets Bradley to confess. They need to find Miss Minutes to access the machine because since Sylvie killed
He Who Remains.
What
is it? You need a retinal scan?
A temporal scan.
Temporal scan from a
temporal
living...
aura scan from him. Because
him.
Because it's him. Without him, they can't open it. And the second person that can open it is Miss Minutes. But Miss Minutes is missing.
Where is Miss Minutes?
There's Miss Minutes, but she's with Renslayer helping her, I guess.
Basically, you find Renslayer, you find Miss Minutes, or vice versa. You find Miss Minutes, you find Renslayer.
Then we get into Sylvie. They find Sylvie working at McDonald's of all places.
1983 McDonald's.
And that's like pretty much. That's her just trying to.
You said it.
Live her life.
Not her life. A life. Just a life, bro. That's not her life. She's a god of mischief.
She could live any life she wants. She just wanted to live life
simple,
working at McDonald's.
9 to 5. My boss is older than me.
She told him when Loki came and he wanted to talk. She told him talk quick because my breaks not that long.
Right. My breaks in 5. Oh, you want to talk? My breaks in 5.
She was fully into it. I like
pop the trunk.
Pop the trunk. Like it's the small
She's
stuff.
living her life.
The small. Okay, this is. Don't jump me here. This is movie quality stuff. Like, if you take all of the Marvel shows, some are better than others. Mm-hmm. Loki is up there.
This one's still, like, remember we talked Loki got number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Loki's raining, up there. It's raining number 1 right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
After finding Sylvie working at McDonald's, they found out they are planning to bomb the branch.
Who's they?
They as in Docs. Wow, Docs. Wow. Doxing. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah,
Doc's plans to prune all the brand. She doesn't plan. They find out she's planning, and that's what she does.
She basically doesn't eliminate all, but a big majority because Sylvie's universe that she was living in is still alive.
It is. It did end with her going back to her universe. So we do what as far as episode 2, we're trying to track down where Renslayer and Miss Minutes is, and Obi is trying to fix the machine to avoid a temporal meltdown and whatnot.
That's how we left off, because he said whatever we're doing, we got to do it now. If it's finding Miss Minutes, it has to be right now because we're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die.
Oh hey, we're all gonna die.
Their moments are funny. Their funny moments in this show are funny.
I like how anticlimactic things have been, where Loki pressed Brad in the interrogation room, and then Brad just kind of douses the fire with, "You need therapy."
Yeah. That kind of, I was like, damn.
And said, "We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die." Oh, nice to meet you. It's like you were mad serious, and now you're talking about nice to meet you.
They do well. They're like the writing is great. I can't.
And like
I can't
you said,
complain.
it's like movie. The writing's great, but they're acting their asses off. Bro.
Shout outs to the actors.
Owen
man.
Wilson
Big time.
is
Big time.
He's different.
Last episode, I said Hunter B15 was holding it down. This episode, X5. X5, I'm like,
yo,
you're just, who are you?
Brad?
X5.
You talking about Brad?
Brad, yes.
Yeah,
I'm like, who are you? What the heck?
You know what's funny? His name is actually X5, and I'm over here calling him Brad
X5.
Wolf. I'm calling him Brad Wolf, the fake name he has in the universe. But yes, X5. He was acting his ass off too.
Wow, good job.
The interrogation room scene was crazy.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
He really like.
I could feel the tension. I felt no complaints. I can't wait. I can't wait for the next episode. No complaints.
I can't wait. I feel like that's all we got for the Marvel.
Yeah, it is.
The Marvel news. Hey man, I know Loki took a lot of the time that we were doing about Marvel, but there's a reason why. It's there's only 2 episodes out, and it's so good, man. It's just so good. They did a really good job. They're doing a really good job.
Shout outs to the soundtrack. I see what y'all doing here.
Oh,
that song at the end of
Janis Joplin, Cosmic Blues. Oh,
that song at the end of episode 2. Y'all did that.
A banger. A banger.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's all we got.
Till next time.
Yo, it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
A hot, sizzling minute.
I needed that fresh smell of paperbacks and you know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Brian, like always.
Salute, my good sir.
We took a little visit to Phil's comic shop here in Tamarack? Margate, excuse me. Here in Margate. And we haven't been there for like almost a month.
It's been busy, like you know how life do.
But last time we did a comic poll, or maybe the one before that, I did show you guys that I had gotten the Moon Knight City of the Dead issue 1. I don't know if y'all remember the holographic joint where it was like nice and shiny, and you saw a Khonshu in the front. So I got to pick up issue 2. There is issue 3 out. It just wasn't in the shop at the time. Everybody already bombarded it, so I didn't get a chance. But I like this cover, man. I like this cover. I think we always like Moon Knight comic covers because they just look like he's doing work.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Moon Knight cover works.
And that's the Scarlet Scarab too, right behind her. Fire. Yeah, shout outs to Papoose, the writer. Issue 1 was dope. I haven't read this one yet. I know it's gonna be good. I've just become a really big fan of Moon Knight, to be honest. But yeah, that's a really cool cover. But I'm not the only one who picked something up.
That is very true.
I'm a little jealous of this one.
I reported this a couple episodes back.
Where it was coming out, yeah.
When it was coming out.
I think it was 3 episodes ago.
Probably.
And
jeez, that shit is crazy. Yeah. That who would have thunk it? That Predator, but it makes sense. Predator versus Wolverine, issue 1, and I cannot wait to check this bad boy out. I didn't go too deep into it, but from what I saw, Wolverine is walking through the snow, and he has a very big hole in his arm. So, like, a huge chunk of his shoulder is missing, and he's being hunted. I wonder by.
Wait. That's in.
Yeah, when you open the page.
Not the cover. You open the page.
No, when you open the page, he's like, it's already going down. Huge hole in his arm. It's already going down.
Because that cover doesn't even tell the story. They're just fighting here, but he already has a chunk of meat off his
big. And only Wolverine could have had such a hole. Anyone else would be dying.
You see bone?
Dog, you can see through it.
What you hit him with? Did you a laser?
Now that I think of it, probably.
Yeah, I feel bad for Wolverine.
Probably.
Man.
And
everybody
go through this. Matter of fact, go through the page. See the page I'm talking about. While you do that, it was written by Benjamin Percy. Big shout outs to Benjamin Percy.
What?
Yes. Artists Ken Lashley, Greg Land, Jay Leastine, and Andrea Di Vito. Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. I'm like, yo.
Other way.
Yo.
That's too much. I've never seen Wolverine that messed up.
Yo. Wolverine gotta win, but I don't know.
He holding his arm like this with
Vegeta style. You saw how it looked. You saw how it looked. But yeah, that's the Predator versus Wolverine. I can't wait to let you guys know about that. Those weren't the only comics we got. Tell them.
Well, going back to the Marvel news we were just all about. Apparently, what was it? We're looking for Renslayer.
Oh, if you're up to speed in Loki, specifically episode 2, you know that Miss Minutes and Renslayer is missing.
Really? Wow. First thing that happens when we walk into the comic shop and we look at the spread of the day.
You wouldn't believe who we ran into.
Oh, wait. Wait, hold on. It's Miss Minutes
Herself.
On the Fall of X Children of the Vault comic. Now, she's not in the book. She's not in the comic book.
This is just a variant cover.
But she's on the cover. So now we know where she's at. She's over here frolicking in other universes. She's in other universes.
You're dumb. You explained it. Look. She's
Children of the Vault. And then what do you got going on?
I have a variant edition of Alpha Flight. If you're not familiar with Alpha Flight, let me tell you how I was introduced to them. Actually, both. Repo Men. X-Men, the animated series. There's an episode called The Repo Men, and it was about Wolverine's former team, Alpha Flight. And that team consisted of, give me a second, Vindicator, Heather Hudson, Aurora, North Star, Puck, Sasquatch, and Snowbird. If you want to check the episode out I'm talking about, it's called Repo Man. But like I said, I got the variant edition, issue 1, Alpha Flight.
Miss Minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We see what you're doing. We see what you're doing. Frolicking in other universes. You're not even supposed to be there.
You're funny. I like how you said that because that's exactly what she looks like she's doing. Frolicking.
As for the one I got, Children of the Vault.
Did you open yours yet?
I did. It was written by Denise Camp. And the variant artist is Betsy Cola. Almost like Pepsi Cola. Betsy Cola. She probably had that joke as a kid all the time. Betsy Cola, you want a Pepsi Cola?
And here's a quick premise of what's happening with the Alpha Flight. The name of it is Divided We Stand, Part 1. And apparently for years, Alpha Flight has stood as the premier super team for handling superhuman threats to their native Canada. Recently, the anti-mutant organization, Orchis, has banished mutants from Earth, garnering support from nations all over the world, including the Great White North. That makes the many mutants who have served on Alpha Flight over the years fugitives, leaving their human teammates to enforce the new law of their land. That's going to be interesting to read. And for this, even though I read you the team that I got introduced to you, the team here we're dealing with is Guardian, Shaman, Snowbird, Puck, and Erica Dorian. I like how they have their little profiles.
You know what's funny? That's from the Fall of X series too. Fall of X.
Oh, I see what you. Oh, that makes sense. Because did you what I just explained?
I got the same.
Makes sense. That's dope. That's dope.
Become the Future. It's crazy. Then you got
tomorrow.
Then you got all the same. You got the same.
Mutants are banned across
cast of characters right here. I like how they. X-Men never fails, bro. I need them to bring that back, live action type stuff.
Make it make sense.
Cause look, you got Serafina, Capitan, Pharaoh, Priza, Luce, Automo, and then Cable and Bishop at the bottom.
Of course, tomorrow's Children
of the Vault.
But yeah, those are our most recent comic pulls. We can't wait to let you know how these go. Especially this Predator versus Wolverine.
I'm still hung up on Miss Minutes out here thinking she could just be anywhere she wants.
It's stupid. And on that note,
that's our comic pulls.
Till next time, it's all good.
It's all good, baby.
It happens to the best of them, you heard?
You know what the funny thing is? Win or lose, I'm still die hard, and I still believe in my team.
Come on, man.
I still believe in my team.
What's an L? That's nothing. That's a small thing to a giant.
I will give it up to the Jets. They are a very well-coached team.
They did their thing.
Both teams were depleted of starters that were very important to the team.
I have huge beef with Turf. Continue.
Oh man, you give the beef because I don't even want to go there. I hate Turf, but like I said, both teams were depleted. Jets got the best of us. 4 turnovers on the day, 3 NOs, and a fumble. One of those 3 NOs I don't put on Hurts because it was a freak incident where it popped out of Goddard's hand and a defensive lineman picked it up. So good for y'all. Good for the Jets. Good for y'all defense. Coach Salah he's doing good over there. That doesn't put us in a bad predicament. It is not a conference loss. Nor is it a division loss, so we're still good. We still have one of the better records in the league, but I think now it's 3 teams that are 5-1. So it's us, the 49ers, and the Lions, if I'm not mistaken. Lions are a surprise. Good for them. The good thing is, the 49ers also lost that day, which was crazy because we were literally just watching that. Remember when they kicked the field goal, he missed, and then our game started. So it's okay. It's okay. They don't have that one up. You know what I'm saying? We're still even, level playing, so we'll get it. I feel like the defense played their asses off.
Yeah. It was just. What the thing that frustrates me is it was a winnable game. It was just little mistakes. Key passes were dropped. Yes, I know.
But we can't be mad.
I know.
It happens. Days like that happen. I'm just glad it's the we're not even
you're right. It's not even like it's a game that's just gonna crucify us and get us out of here. That's cool.
We're not even in the middle of the season. Let's get these out the way. Let's start because bro, since week 1, we were sloppy.
Yeah.
Week 2, we cleaned it up, but we were still sloppy. Week 3, still sloppy. Cleaned it up. 4, it kept getting better. We just happened to hit that bump in the road. Let's clean it up. At the end of the day, the captains and the very important guys on our team, before Coach Sirianni talked to the team, spoke and said, hey, look, we got this. Let's take accountability. Let's be humble. Let's get to work. And I like that.
Yeah.
It's not the locker room's not breaking down.
Let's not stress over it. Let's figure it out, move forward. That's all. We ain't got to do all that. You know what I mean?
And talking about moving forward, hey, we got Sunday Night Football against the Dolphins.
This is going to be fun.
Yes. The Dolphins, my mistake. That's another 5-1 team.
We're they coming here. Oh, okay, cool.
I wish it was here. Honestly, I wish it was here because I would have went to the tailgate. But the 5-1 Dolphins go home to our home base, the Eagles Den Lincoln Financial Field. 5-1. They're not a team to be messed with, bro.
Wow.
This is gonna be a very interesting game because I feel like we're very, very similar.
What Tua and them doing over there?
Bro, they're wilding. Tyreek Hill wilding. Bro, I got him on my fantasy team. He's carrying me in every game. The cool thing is, what's that on your head?
Oh, this my friend? That is green, but not just any type of green.
Talk to him.
That Kelly green, baby.
And we get to show him off this Sunday. Let's go. I'm hyped. We have amnesia. Last game is said and done. Let's sweaty it out like my boy Sweat.
That's in the past.
Move forward. We get our reinforcements back. We get Slay. We get Jalen Carter. We get Lane Johnson. By the way, who did hurt his ankle on Sunday. But it wasn't serious. He's been back at practice. He's been taking it slow. We're good. I like how the coaching staff said, you know what? You're hurt. Get out.
Good, yeah.
We're not going to do this on this turf.
I like that.
Not on this turf.
That's very smart and, strategical, too. So.
So, yeah, man, this Sunday, Kelly Green's Sunday Night Football against the Miami Dolphins. Gary, You my dog. Free love. You my dog. But not this week.
Not this week.
Not this week. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Till next time.
You already know what to do.
What we doing?
We back with that fight news.
Mm-hmm.
And, adversity.
That's what you're going to call it? Okay.
That's how I'm going to open it up with.
He's going to open it up with adversity. I'm going to say somebody got Kofi. Bro.
Edson Barboza at 37 years old still showing it what it do. Here's the thing. Sadiq Youssef almost got Edson Barboza out of here in the first round. But Edson Barboza showed he's a veteran. He said, let me show you what this 5 rounds do. He almost got Youssef out of here with a spinning wheel kick. But man, shout outs to Edson Barboza for that win. That's his 9th fight of the night bonus. Forgot to mention that.
In his career.
Yes.
That's intense.
That's a record for him.
So
that's great. He's one of those guys that's been here for 10, 15 years. Well, the thing about fighting, especially MMA, combat sports, let me just say combat sports, and you get used to saying that is, you can have the trajectory of you show up on the scene, and even though we have our gripes, it's a Conor McGregor. You show up on the scene, whoo! It goes 100 miles per hour, you know what I mean? Or you can have a Charles Oliveira career where you've been here for 15 years and all of a sudden it happens for you.
Now it starts happening.
It's crazy like that.
Not even that. What about our little dude, Mexican? We seen him.
Moreno.
We seen him get his ass beat.
He got fired.
I forgot about that.
They cut him.
He did.
How many times do you see fighters get cut
and come back?
Come back
and win. No. That's what adversity.
Yes.
That's one of those things.
I'm not saying Edson Barboza is gonna win the title next, but I'm saying is you never know. Same thing with Michael Bisping. I had to eat my own words one day when I even said Michael Bisping will never win a belt because that 10-year mark had hit. You know what happened? Won the belt. 10 years. It took 10 years plus, but he won the belt. And you can't plan these things because you know how it happened. He was on the set of a movie filming. He got the call to be a replacement and won the belt.
Wait. So he
wasn't even training. He wasn't prepared for anything.
You know what it is? That goes to show that I'm not saying training is bad. Like, train. Whatever you do, whatever it is you're doing. But sometimes fighters get in their own way and they probably overtrain and overthink. And they're in the lab.
Yeah, I see what you mean. And look what happened for him. He's on set somewhere.
He's on set. And cut. Oh, hey, Bisbee, you got a call. Yeah, hello. Yeah. Oh, next week? Oh,
I'm out of here.
All right. Hey, guys, we got to either wrap it up today or I'll come back in 2 weeks.
I got to make weight. But yeah, that's a great example. And like I said, I'm not saying Edson Barboza is on the title run, but these things happen. You never know. Shout outs to Edson Barboza.
That boy Koofied him with his foot.
And he needed that win. That was a veteran versus a young, scrappy fighter. And Youssef has nothing to worry about. You lost to Edson Barboza, man. That fight took place Saturday night. That was October 14th. What also took place was Cage Warriors 16. Now, we reported about this on episode 48. We told you Jan Quayhagens had 100% finish rate.
Quayhagen had the 100. That's the part that threw me off. Quayhagen had
the 100% finish rate. Had. And the reason why the has turned the had, Paul Hughes said, nah.
Not today.
Not today, sir.
I just rewatched it. I like his stance was so solid. Everything's tight. And he's just...
Both of them were doing good.
I'm not saying nothing about... I'm not saying anything negative about Quayhagen. It's just... The tight frame that he had is what gave him the... You know what I'm saying? The check. The chin check. The beep beep. Fall asleep.
Quick as hell. Quick as hell.
I had to go back because it was so fast.
It was one of those. In MMA news, I remember that you like this, and I agree that this needs to happen more.
Oh yes, you told me about this.
Myra Breno Silva Her submission win over Holly Holm back in July has been overturned to a no contest. Why, you may ask? The Nevada State Athletic Commission suspended her and fined her 50% of her purse after she failed a pre-screening drug test.
I love all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing I said when he told me that, I was, first of all, when I seen it, I was like, why? He's like, keep reading. I was like, oh. But then I was like, wait a second. Is this new? Are they going to continue doing this? Because if
here's
this
the
has
thing.
been
Here's
here,
the thing. These things are supposed to be happening. That's what I hate.
Then
do you understand when
they pick and choose when to?
I'll give you a great example. Do you understand when John Jones got caught the third time? He was supposed to be suspended for 4 years.
Yeah, I know.
Take from that what you want.
How you gonna take away
You're picking and
Nick
choosing?
Diaz for how long? 5 years?
For
oh
marijuana.
My God!
It's Wild Wild West out here.
That's fine.
It's Wild Wild West out here. And the thing about that, like, even though that's all cool and all, that's great for Holly Holmes, who's 42 years old, and comes into a fight.
She's 42.
Comes into a fight trying to progress forward, and you're doing this knuckle. It's one thing to beat me on an even playing field. I can sleep well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already having a rough night that night that I lost, but I can sleep well knowing we did this on an even playing field. Now I have to find out you did this on drugs, and you set me back in the rankings. That's foul.
We don't know what she's going through, and she hasn't publicly said anything, but we just know what a fighter goes through. When Cormier went through the same thing, he said he couldn't sleep at night, knowing that I put my all into this game,
and I'll never know.
I'll never know if I could have won. I would never know, because you was out here, you had a whole 2 feet on the other side of illegal shit, doing things that you're not supposed to do as far as a fight. Why are you taking these PEDs? Now I'm sitting here rocking myself to sleep like, did I win? Should I have won?
Was it the PEDs? Could I have won? I don't know anymore. And then you prepared, whatever. But we got off track.
We digress.
That's what happened. This was monumental news. Paramount is shutting down Showtime Sports.
Crazy.
With that, Showtime is done with both boxing and MMA. MMA as in Bellator at the end of 2023 per Paramount CEO. And Showtime had both PBC boxing and Bellator MMA. Though I'm shocked, I'm not surprised. I tend to get in my ways where I'm still thinking too old school, where we're moving on into the future here, and everything I feel like is gonna be more the way media is gonna be. Whatever they're doing with media, there's gonna be a big transformation, and this big movement
is a start.
It gives me an idea, like, yeah, they're taking steps to change how they're doing things.
But like, shine some light on it for me. Like, where do you see them going? Like, what?
I don't know.
You get what I'm saying?
Because when I check the numbers, boxing and that you were getting $300 million. That's it. So obviously it's not money. That's the problem here.
Something else. Gotta be something else. They're like, yo, money's probably been good, but it's probably been the same for years. So they're like, where's the progression? Like, cool, we're getting money, but we need a progression. Where can we break the seal to, you know?
To me, it sounds like they're getting out of the combat sports world, period. Because one thing you said boxing, they said both boxing and
MMA.
So who knows what that could be? But we'll wait to see what plays out.
We'll see what future it holds.
Also, what took place in fighting, we're taking over to boxing now. Femke Hermes defeats Mary Spencer for the vacant IBF Women's Junior Middleweight title that was held by Natasha Jones, who moved down to welterweight. Congratulations to Femke. On October 14th in box.
Don't do that.
I'm not.
I get.
It just hit me.
He said, oh. Anyways, you were saying?
Tommy Fury defeats KSI via unanimous decision for the MFB Cruiserweight title. That was that. It is what it is. Let's get to what we really want to talk about.
Is Tommy 2-0 against these?
Basically. Basically.
Celebrity
YouTube streamer, boxer,
box.
guys. Mm-hmm.
Wait, whoa! I need you to put that as. He said, celebrity YouTube streamer, guys.
He did say he's officially done with these crossover matches. If that's so,
Fury?
Yeah,
Okay.
good for you.
Okay.
Let's get that over with. But besides that, let's get to the. I don't want to make it seem like this was an important fight. I just want to just break down the mockery and the nonsense and just get over it.
It's kind of. It's not a huge statement, but it's a statement like, look, I'm not even doing this for real, Tommy Fury.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I do this, but I'm not even in the pool. I'm not even in the real pool.
Yeah.
I'm teetering this side, and I'm showing y'all boys it's different on this side of the world, on this side of the grass, on this side of the fence, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Is he going now into that?
We'll see. I'm taking him saying he's not doing that anymore as he's going to take things more serious. So we'll see.
Okay.
What also took place on that dumb card was Logan Paul versus Dylan Dennis. And what I feared, what could have happened out of this happened. And with a troll, as in Dylan Dennis, even in such a embarrassing L, creeps like him will still find a way to find something to boast about after the fact.
What? Did I miss it?
No.
That's his MO. You're saying.
I went to his Twitter to look at his page. If you would never have thought he lost anything. You'd have never thought he had the weekend he had.
He's delusional. Got it.
And now he's like, yeah, I'm on my way to UFC next. They see the numbers I do. And I'm like, I'm trying to find the word, like, incel is not enough.
You know what he needs to do? Actually, he can't even do that. Because Logan, he's over there. I was going to tell him, go to WWE and act it up. But Logan's not even going to let you cross that line. Like, nah, this is my place right now, bro.
My thing is, he's still on Twitter, thank you. He's still on Twitter bashing the man's wife after the fact. I'm trying to grasp what I just said now to understand why I can't find the words to what I want to say about him, and I don't want to be too harsh here about a human being's life. But Dylan Dennis is just one piece of work.
You know, he's getting work.
Yes. And how can you talk? You're getting work.
And then you do the stupid thing that the fake takedown that you try to do.
You're getting. Here's the thing. It wasn't a fake takedown. Don't miscredit him. That wasn't a fake takedown. That was a real takedown, and it got stuffed.
Okay, thank you. Okay, because you know why I called it fake?
I know.
Because it was a misattempt. Like, you're trash. Logan is not an MMA fighter.
Known for boxing, none of that. And
he's a wrestler.
And he still has the heart to say, oh, yeah, let's run the fade. And you let a Logan Paul do you like that? Dilly Danny. Wow. What a punk. Matter of fact, I'm going to end it here. I cannot waste any more time on such beings like that.
Moving along.
Jesus Christ. BKFC Prospect Series 2 took place this night as well in UK.
The UK blokes.
Jono Chip Chase. You saw this replay. Oh.
Yeah, okay, my bad. As I seen this, but as he was saying that, I had to re-see it. Oh, he's hurt.
Yeah.
Bro.
Jono Chip Chase defeats Anton Larson via KO in round 1. It did not take long either. Shout outs to John. And mind you, their records were both 0-0. Before this,
but
not
this
no
prospect,
more.
Right?
Yeah, prospect, not no more. Jono Chip Chase is 1-0 now.
That's a really good prospect.
What
was it? Oh, Chip?
Yeah, Chip Chase. Johnny Chip Chase.
Chip Chase? Hey, yo, Chip Chase. I like it, bro.
Good stuff.
I like it. Yo, remarkable. Look at him. And he's a stand-up citizen. Let's go. Let's do this.
Also, we had 2 more joints that took place. We had Janabek Alam Kanali
Oh,
stopping
no.
Vincenzo. This is
Southpaw?
yes.
Southpaw? My bad. I keep pulling up as you tell me.
Stopping Vincenzo Gualtieri in the 6th round, unifying the WBO and IBF titles.
Oh, the merger.
That one. He brought them together.
Yeah, he did that.
He did.
He did that. He did that. No, he did
Incredible fashion. You know what I'm a fan of? I was telling him earlier. I'm a fan. You're throwing these hands, double up or even triple up on the same hand punches. You don't always have to go back and forth. Sometimes like whack, 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 whack.
Yeah.
Mix it up like the and Janabek was doing a lot of that in that fight.
Shout outs to the Southpaw.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right. Maybe because
we don't want to just because we're Southpaws. We
Right.
might sound like we're partial to Southpaws, but come on, man.
it's
Seeing
just
a Southpaw
it's,
work.
it's just different because you regularly just watch Orthodox go and they do work.
For the most part, you're always gonna see a Orthodox fight.
And they always do work. Like no bad mouthing them. It just looks different, and it just looks like a different form of art.
It looks like a different fight.
You saw what he was doing, man. Especially against the Orthodox, there's so much open for us as Southpaws. So him, and then 3, hap. I get it. It was beautiful. Good job, buddy.
Good job, Janabek. And last but not least, Tim Tszyu defeats Brian Mendoza via unanimous decision, successfully defending his WBO super welterweight title.
My man's right here.
After the fight, Tszyu called out Charlo. As we reported before, Tszyu and Charlo were supposed to fight in January, but Charlo couldn't make it to the fight due to an injury, so he had to pull out. So Tszyu had to move on.
I think that's a good one.
That'd be a good fight. I don't mind seeing that.
And they both have fought within the right time frame, like time period, so they'll both have a good enough time for another camp. You know what I'm saying? Like Charlo just
and ain't like Charlo did much either, so he'd be fresh and ready.
Stop.
Hey, it is what it is. Don't do that. Let's get to what's upcoming this week.
It started off on Friday night.
We got October 20th. Hey, it's my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom.
Mama. Shout outs, Mama. Let's go.
One Friday night, 37. We have Rafi Bohic
1-0
versus Antar Kasim.
1-1.
That's a Muay Thai bantam fight. Bantamweight fight. What I find funny about Antar Kasim's record, you see what it is, right?
Yes.
You know who he beat?
Who?
The same person he lost to.
What?
He's 1-1. He beat them
So
and then
they
lost
ran
to
it back?
them. Yeah. And then lost.
My bad. I had gotten stuck. I'm like, wait.
You heard what you heard.
I heard. It just wasn't registered. Okay. I'm like, wait, what?
That's his record.
That's
I had to go read it. I was like, let me see.
Wait. He won and then lost, or he lost and then won?
Good question. But when I saw his record, it's the same picture of the guy.
I hope he got his get back. If not,
I see what you're
you
saying.
gotta get it back.
I see what you're saying.
All right, let's go. What we got?
Also taking place that day, our boy Anthony Pettis is back
APFC
with APFC 8. I'm glad we're in the early. I can't wait till it's like APFC 100. We're at APFC 8 right now.
We're still in the singles.
That's Manchester. That's a fight night. We have Liam McCracken.
5-1 McCracken. 5-1.
McCracken about to get a Kraken versus Tony Silva.
6-3. Who? Tony Silva. Not related to Anderson.
No.
Okay, just check it. You never know. You never know. But yeah, 5-1, 6-3.
That's a Friday night, October 21st. That's a Saturday.
I have a question for you. There's been 8 APFCs. Where are these records coming from? Is this previous records?
Oh, you know how it go? Regional.
Okay.
Guys, because you got to remember, now we have UFC, we have Bellator, we have blah, blah, blah. You don't know about Combat Night. You don't know about blah, blah, blah. These guys, you know what I mean? I've won belts in my city.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now I got to go to the UFC to prove who I am for real, for real.
Okay. Dope.
Also, like I was saying, we have Anthony Pettis, APFC 8. That's the Manchester Fight Night. Liam Kraken, 5-1 versus Tony Silva, 6-3. October 21st,
Saturday?
It's Saturday. UFC 294.
Where we going? We going to Jason's?
Yeah.
Let's go to Jason's.
We got Islam
Yeesh.
Makhachev
24 and
versus Alexander Volkanovski.
26-2.
Originally supposed to be Charles Oliveira, but
the eye.
Oliveira got cut while sparring.
The eye.
Cuts can't make it to the fight, so Alexander stepped in on short notice. I'm not too fond of the fight. I was looking forward to Islam versus Charles again, but it is what it is. I'm riding with my dog Islam because I hate going against Khabib in the team.
If it wasn't Volk, who would you have wanted to fill in?
Dustin or Justin.
Oh, that would have not been a fair fight for Dustin.
And Dustin said he did get the call. He said yes, he doesn't know what happened. And Justin said no because he wouldn't have made the weight.
Smart for Justin. Dustin's wilding.
He is.
But you know what it is? I'm sure he don't take days off.
And who knows the next time I'll get this opportunity for the title. Take it when you can.
Yeah, because Take it when you can. Yeah.
So that's what it's gonna be. Islam versus Alexander Volkanovski this weekend. Also on that card. Let us not get too ahead of ourselves now.
You know, this card turned into...
It turned into something else. It was already nasty.
It was, this is going to be a good one. And now it's like, whoa. Why we have two premieres.
Yeah.
2 premieres.
We got Kamaru Usman.
20-3.
Kamaru Usman has an impressive record.
Yo.
Versus...
lost to...
that boy Leon.
And who was the other 2? Probably early.
Good question.
It had to be early.
We have Kamaru Usman 20-3 versus Khamzat Chimaev.
12-0. The wolf is here. Oh.
And Khamzat was supposed to fight. I was looking forward to Paulo Acosta, but I'm looking more forward to this now.
Did you see his new?
Yes.
Disgusting. I'm sorry, Paul. Like, I hope you recover, but that is disgusting.
Yeah, I take it back even more now after seeing that. Like, I had sympathy for him, but like I even had like more sympathy because that's nasty when you see that like that.
It looks like a crater.
Yeah.
And remember when he was recovering, so a hand can go straight like
he wasn't.
He could. Remember I told you it looked like a cyborg that has one of those little wires that get stuck. Like, he can't even extend. That sucks.
I hope, wishing you a speedy recovery.
We need you back. We need you back in there, bro.
Gee whiz. Up in boxing, what we have this weekend, BKFC 52. We have Reggie Barnett Jr.
9-2.
Versus Keith Richardson.
3-0.
Yep.
That's a crazy...
It is.
Why?
Okay. It is.
So you're telling me 9-2 is him in BKFC? He's had 11 bangeries there.
In BKFC.
Wow. Keith is out here. I just had 3 fights. Not saying he didn't have fights outside of BKFC, but he's only had 3 fights here.
But here's what I find interesting between the two. Because you see how you were intrigued by the 9-2 and 3-0. I said, let me dive into the record right quick. As far as experience, who knows? I look at it as even as Reggie Barnett is on a 3-fight win streak.
And what about...
He's 3-0. That means...
Duh.
Yeah.
That's even.
So...
I see your point. I see your point.
So when I said that, I was like, okay.
It's like y'all boys both on 3-0? Yeah, we're going to put y'all together.
And before that loss Reggie had, that red loss, he had like a few wins, then he had a loss and a few. So it's like, it evens out in ways. Keith has a chance right here to become a champion. Who knows? But Reggie's no slouch though.
Interesting.
October 21st, we're over in Liverpool. We have Jack Catterall.
27-1.
Versus Jorge Linares. Look at this record.
47-8.
During my researches, they're touting Jack to get this because even though George Linares is very decorated, won many titles at different weight classes, they're saying he's at the tail end while Jack is on the come. I mean, look at the records, bro. You got 27-1. You can
47-8. And I'm pretty sure those 8, I don't know how many, but some of those are recent. Have to be.
Yeah, gotta be.
You know what I'm
Taylor,
saying?
gotta be. I see what you're saying for sure. Because 47 banger reads.
27-1 is impressive, but 47-8 is wild. It's not 47 bangers. It's over 50.
It's over 50. And when you see fights like that, records like this, if you're Jack, you have to be fed fights like this.
You need the experience.
On your coming. So you need,
especially when you're 27-1. Give me. I don't care if they're, what do we used to call them? The gatekeepers,
journeymen, all of that.
The
you
journeyman,
need that.
gatekeeper. Like, give them to me because they've been here and they're gonna show me things.
They'll let me know if I'm good.
They're gonna show me things that other like newcomers are not gonna show me. I need the vets. I need the veteran moves so that I can study the veteran moves and stuff.
That's facts. That's
gonna be
very
dope.
true.
That's gonna be dope.
Up in Inglewood, we have Alexis Rocha
23-1
versus Giovanni Santillan
31-0
for Rocha's NABO welterweight championship. Those records are nasty. Y'all are here. These are two scrapping young bucks.
Yeah, like
right now.
Rocha only one loss, but you still got 24 bangers under your belt. 31 dubs, no losses. Is wild. This is gonna be going.
Those are some good bangers.
There's a lot of stuff happening across the pond.
Yes.
You got Liverpool. Where else did you say? We also said
we're over there in Liverpool. When I say Inglewood,
I don't know if that's Cali.
Because so many places be named same places,
Inglewood,
but they be in different places. I don't want to say. So yeah, we got Liverpool, Inglewood. We did have a fight in London, but that got canceled. Over there in Manchester, they're doing. Oh, is it UFC 295 Abu Dhabi?
I'm not sure.
I think they're in the middle. Oh yeah, they're
Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, they're in the middle.
They're across the pond. They're across. 230. I like how we pulled at that old moment. I remember Jason literally was like, "Yo,
we gotta tell Jay that."
He told me.
Oh, okay.
He told me, he's like, "Yo, hey, what y'all boys gonna do? Fights are at 2:30."
I was gonna fuck around and take a nap at 2:30.
Bro, you know what's funny? I was at his house chilling. I said 2:30. All right, gotta wake up early today, I guess.
Yo, thanks for the heads up.
Fire.
Oh, you guys remember. The UFC event does not start at night. It's gonna start in the afternoon.
But the boxing
all regular time.
Wait
That's
a minute.
all night.
No.
Oh,
Liverpool.
You're right.
Where's Inglewood taking place? What Inglewood? Is this Inglewood across the pond, or is this Inglewood here in the States?
I kind of want to stay over there.
So everything's early. We're gonna have an early Saturday, no slumpy night Saturdays.
Wow.
Early afternoon.
The only
Saturday.
thing I could say that's gonna be remotely on time is Anthony's. No, that's a day prior, so it don't even matter. All these fights.
The Saturday, everything is early. Everything is early on Saturday. Interesting. Cool. We're gonna have a fun little Saturday. Early Saturday.
Wait till you see November's fights. I already looked up. I already got them locked and loaded. We still got Fury and we still got next year. There's a lot of events next year. We're going to the Dominican Republic. The Karate Combat has a few.
They're going back.
Yep.
I remember the first time
that was their first event.
Yep.
It was good. It was good enough because they're going back.
That's with Pierre, George
St. Pierre be over there. They've recently, which is a good sign, they've been signing ex-UFC fighters.
When you say he be over there, he's coaching or he's just
over there. I won't say coaching, but he's like
overseeing, maybe.
Not overseeing, but like I'm here. Like I don't want to say I'm the face of the brand, but George St. Pierre. We're here. Karate.
Karate boys.
We're karate boys.
Hey, let's make everybody proud.
Yes. And when you go to Karate Combat's IG, you'll see George St. Pierre like, I do kicks like this. Instructing karate fighters and stuff like he'll be going through different moves. Which is dope.
I hate the fucking impersonation you just did because that's All right, cool.
Yeah, but on that note, that's what we have upcoming this weekend.
Till next time.